Hi, friends. It's Mr. Glaser. I've missed you all very much. It's been a while since I've seen you and since I've posted. I want to do a brief Thanksgiving concert. For those of you who might be new to this channel, this concert, I'm intending it to be appropriate for preschool and school-age kids. Of course, everyone's welcome to enjoy it. I'm not putting an age limit, but the content I'm keeping appropriate for that and to be short as well. So I want to talk a little bit about Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays as a kid. We always get together with family. And I think Thanksgiving is very important. Whether you're thankful from a religious standpoint or just a philosophical standpoint, it's always important, I think, to be grateful for the things you've had. It's been a very difficult year for all of us, including myself. Yet, we all still have our friends, we have our families, we all have food on the table, we have homes to live in. There's a lot to be thankful for, even in the bad times. And I think that's ultimately what Thanksgiving is about. It's not turkey, it's not pumpkin pie, it's not the pilgrims, it's not even necessarily spending time with your family. It's about being thankful for those things. And I think that that is very important. And often, with many other holidays too, we miss the point of them. We get distracted by the party or the traditions with the holiday, often forgetting the meaning. And almost all holidays have an important meaning behind them. So maybe I'll do more of these if this is successful. I'd like to do a series of maybe major holidays and all the music associated with it that I have time to put in. So I just have a few songs for you. By the way, all of the songs I have today came from the website Beth's Notes, BETHSNOTES.com. She has hundreds of preschool and school age appropriate songs on her website. I've got most of my songs from there. All of them are public domain, which is wonderful, so they're useful in a lot of different ways. So here we go. The first one, I've modified a little bit to make it more fun. 5 Fat Turkeys, and there's motions to this one. So first, let's do the motions. I'll show them to you, and then I'll play it on the piano with the whole song. So here we go. Let's put it up here. All right. You have to get 5 fingers for 5 fat turkeys. Oh, it's falling. 5 fat turkeys are we. We slept all night in a tree. When the cook came around, we couldn't be found, and that's why we're here, you see. Now 4 turkeys. 4 fat turkeys are we. We slept all night in a tree. When the cook comes around, we couldn't be found, and that's why we're here, you see. 3 turkeys. 3 fat turkeys are we. We slept all night in a tree. When the cook comes around, we couldn't be found, and that's why we're here, you see. 2. 2 fat turkeys are we. We slept all night in a tree. When the cook comes around, we couldn't be found, and that's why we're here, you see. And now 1 turkey is different. 1 fat turkey am I. I slept all night under the sky. When the cook comes around, oh, I was found, and that's why I'm baked in a pie. Ready? Can we try it with the music now? I'll do it on the piano. So sing along and do the motions. Here we go. 5 fat turkeys are we. We slept all night in a tree. When the cook comes around, we couldn't be found, and that's why we're here, you see. 4 fat turkeys are we. We slept all night in a tree. When the cook comes around, we couldn't be found, and that's why we're here, you see. 3 fat turkeys are we. We slept all night in a tree. When the cook comes around, we couldn't be found, and that's why we're here, you see. 2 fat turkeys are we. We slept all night in a tree. When the cook comes around, we couldn't be found, and that's why we're here, you see. Now 1. 1 fat turkey am I. I slept all night under the sky. When the cook came around, well, I was found, and that's why I'm baked in a pie. So, aside from turkey, I want to know, I'd like you to all put in the comments what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. Mine is probably pumpkin pie. I'm a big pumpkin pie fan, but I think almost any of the Thanksgiving traditional foods I like, except for maybe the cranberries. If they're homemade, I like them, but not about from a can. Anyway, here's another Thanksgiving song I found. This is by lyrics by Jean Basset. It's a French folk song. The air with frost is crisp and clear. The autumn crops are gathered, and all around is joy and cheer. For summer's work is over. Apples are red, pumpkins are gold, turkeys are fatter than ever before. The feast has been spread, just as of old. Thanksgiving Day has come once more. Hooray! Apples are red, pumpkins are gold, turkeys are fatter than ever before. The feast has been spread, just as of old. Thanksgiving Day has come once more. Hooray! Alright, so I want to read briefly the speech by Abraham Lincoln when Thanksgiving was first started. It's very, very long, so I'm going to only read part of it. It seems the most crucial part. Some of you might have heard this before, and it goes like this. It has seemed to me fit and proper that they should be solemnly, reverently, and gratefully acknowledged as with one heart and voice by the whole American people. I do therefore invite my fellow citizens in every part of the United States, and also those who are at sea, and those who are sojourning in foreign lands, to set apart and observe the last Thursday of November next as a day of thanksgiving and praise to our beneficent Father, who dwelleth in the heavens. And I recommend to them that while offering up the ascriptions justly due to him for such singular deliverances and blessings, they do also with humble penitence for our national perverseness and disobedience commend to his tender care all those who have become widows, orphans, mourners, or sufferers in the lamentable civil strife in which we are unavoidably engaged, and fervently implore the interposition of the Almighty hand to heal the wounds of the nation, and to restore it as soon as may be consistent with the divine purposes to the full enjoyment of peace, harmony, tranquility, and union. In testimony whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the United States to be affixed. Done at the city of Washington, this 3rd day of October, in the year of our Lord, 1863, and of the independence of the United States, the 88th. Proclamation of President Abraham Lincoln on October 3rd, 1863. This is all during the Civil War, of course, so again, another very difficult time in our country's history. A lot of people were suffering horribly, but again, they wanted to give thanks for the things they had, because grateful people are happier people. It's very important to think that way. Here's another Thanksgiving song, another French folk tune. I guess a lot of French folk tunes make their way into Thanksgiving. Anyway. Oh, Thanksgiving morning is a time of glee, with our kitchen busy as a place can be, when the mince pies out of baking and the puddings out of making. That's the time for me. In the afternoon, it's time at last to eat of a dinner splendid as a king might greet. There's a turkey full of spices, there are puddings, there are ices, cake and candy sweet. that is best of all. Good. All right, one more song, my friends. Before we go, remember to like and subscribe this video if you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll do a series more of more different holidays. And make sure to comment, I want to know what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. Whatever you like to eat with your family at Thanksgiving, I suppose people from all different parts of the world like different things. Of course, here in America, we like turkey and mashed potatoes, but I know turkey isn't very common outside of North America, because that's where it came from originally. And I'm not sure, I know they have Thanksgiving on different days in different parts of the world, but I believe almost every culture has at least some day where they give thanks. That's must be a very fundamental emotion for people to have. Anyway, this last one is very familiar to all of us. It's about going to grandmother's house on Thanksgiving. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. The horse knows a way to carry the sleigh through white and drifted snow. Over the river and through the woods, oh how the wind does blow. It stings and toes and bites and nose as over the ground we go. Over the river and through the woods, trot past my dapple gray, straight over the ground like a hunting hound, for this is Thanksgiving Day. Over the river and through the woods, now grandmother's face I spy. Hooray for the fun, it's a pudding done, hooray for the pumpkin pie. Well, thanks for watching, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you want to find the music for any of these songs, they're in the public domain on the website bestnotes.com. There's a lot of other information there for music ideas with kids. Stay tuned. Hopefully I'll do more of these if it's successful. Make sure to like, comment, and say hi. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.